what's going on, folks? I'm AutoMattock. So I did a stream recently where I analyzed the finals, the winners finals and the grand finals of CCR this past weekend, the weekend ago. So I think it would be an interesting experiment if I involved my YouTube channel in asking me questions about different scenarios and what happened. So if you have any questions about anything that happens during these finals, just write a timestamp in the comment and then the question, and I'll get to it as soon as I can, and maybe we can all learn something. So a little bit about me in this tournament. I have not been playing Street Fighter V, but I still got it. You know, I still know how to play in tournaments. I know how to play under pressure and all that. And, you know, I still know what I'm doing. Just because I'm out of practice doesn't mean I'm bad at all. So I'm still in there. Gimpy plays a lot of characters. He used to only play Cammy. Back when I was in Virginia, we would play in like winners finals, grand finals. So I'm not new to playing him, even though I live in North Carolina now. He drove down with his friend Fuerte, and they were there. Gimpy won CCR before. He also won Stop Button, which is the tournament that I run. But this is my first time playing him offline in quite some time. But he's going with Ibuki, and I don't really know what to expect, so I'm just going with basic strategies against Ibuki. Like dash up throw, no fear. Air to air. What I'm really looking for is to like pay attention to her kunai count. Yeah, counter standing medium punch has a ton of frame advantage. I'm able to walk up. So you can see how my aggression in that early part of the round allowed me that corner position and put me in a good position. So he just blew his V-trigger, but now we're even and I have my V-trigger. I'm backing off a little bit because my stun is really high. I'm not afraid to be a little bit random. I believe right here I just do slides. Just like whatever, slide. Because I want to activate. Another counter hit standing medium punch. So there's something new that I've been doing off of this knockdown. I don't do run stop on the first frame. I wait a little bit, I run, and then stop later. I'll still have advantage against their back recovery, and then I'll go into something like throw or frame trap. And I went for the frame trap here. I still have my V-trigger available. The dash is available. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta be fast. That's all I'm doing here. It's just being really fast about what I'm doing. He saves one kunai. I don't respond to the jump in, and then from here I do the dash in, crouching short that has frame advantage, walk up throw. Because typically what happens there is I do the dash and then throw to close out the round. This time I added a little twist to it to make it harder to respond to. I have a little bit of meter. I'm using that crouching hard punch. I actually need to improve my usage of that crouching hard punch, because when I don't get a crush counter, I don't convert off of it. I need to start buffering moves off of it. That time I didn't get a counter and a standing medium punch, so walk up was harder to do and maybe not possible from that range. Side switch. Same thing. This is gonna help me not be near the corner. Nice anti-air. Yep, I just went for it. I used my corazon. He just goes for regular. Oh, wake up back medium punch. My favorite. Wake up buttons. Not quite enough. It's actually not the best knockdown to do there, because I don't have a lot of options. I can do crouching roundhouse and that's about it. Everything else doesn't really have. It's not real, you would say. So I did nothing, but he did a dash up for some reason. Maybe it was a mistake. But my plan there was to just walk up and hit crouching short. And he happened to get hit by one of them, so I just did another one. And this seems like a bit of a problem for Gimpy, as he didn't know which character to pick. If I were him, I would have stuck with Cammy. In fact, I thought if he got to grand finals and only picked Cammy, I would have a really tough time. But when he cycled through characters like this, it made it hard for me to assess his game plan. But I tried to just stick to my game plan instead and just do what I want to do. Keep the pace in my, keep the ball in my court. Be really confident with what I'm doing in the neutral, and then when I get young Zeku, wake up with stuff. I have to choose between normal and back recovery, and then just good defense here. Side switch. I could have got a juggle there, but I missed it, or I didn't recognize that he got hit airborne. So I almost have my V reversal, or excuse me, V trigger. I almost have V trigger available. So I'm looking for ways to activate a V skill. I might go for it here to act. Yep, now I have V trigger available, and then activate it off of the crouching hard punch. I bait a throw briefly. -2. Steal my turn. Overhead. Force the roundhouse. It's too much pressure. Too much pressure. Crouching jabs, trying to counter hit things. -2. It's going for low attacks. I have a decent amount of meter. Throw. It's punishable, but he's too far away. I didn't recognize it in time. That's the best punish I can do. Dash punch from there. As young as I can do standing jab. Standing jab, super. Standing jab, if I have V-trigger, I can cancel it. But young Zeku does not have a good punish on it. It probably would have been better if I jumped over him after that crush counter crouching roundhouse. Activation. Yep. I could have got something bigger, but I didn't recognize what he was doing in the moment, and I'm just buffering crouching medium punch. Okay. See, I'm pretty happy about that. He used his V reversal, and now he didn't have V trigger. He has it now, but now he's in a tougher spot with less health. Yep, lots of active frames on that standing short. And thanks for that follow. I appreciate it. And it's going by really fast. That's 2 matches are already down. So now he has a really tough choice to make. The next character that he picks, it's the only character he's going to have available in this winner's final set. He has to win 3 times with that character. He's trying to coach. Trying to coach. Yep, that's punishable, big time. And I pressed the button. Wake up, Botons. That's the special. That's the AutoMattock special. With young Zeku, I get really good reward from it. I do a normal recovery, and then I hit crouching jab. He hit standing light kick too late. That was Cammy's standing light kick, and I counter hit it. And then I get the target combo. Just going for frame traps. Whoops.
Definitely a big lab monster.
So there's things that are happening in the air that I could respond to, but I'm not worried about it. And this cannon spike was a little bit too shallow. Probably didn't have frame advantage. No, definitely didn't have frame advantage. So I challenge it. He tries to do something. Wow. I challenge it with a crouching jab, and then I frame trap with standing medium punch. And then I confirm the counter hit state on the standing medium punch. More target combo action, and now he's in the corner, halfway stunned. Gold DLC costume, the one that Zeku is wearing. I think it's just costume 6 on the default. I just picked whatever looked neat. So you see Cammy has V-trigger. I'm not being too, well, up until then, I wasn't being too aggressive. Just letting her do her thing and let some of the meter deplete. I got really lucky on that crouching roundhouse, but I didn't convert off of it. I could have actually got V-trigger off of that if I was a little bit sharper. Yeah. And now I have to slide into V-trigger. What did he do? Yeah. Again, I'm forcing my will. I'm just going a little bit ham. Not too ham, but pretty ham. What did he do? Crouching medium punch, maybe? Yeah, he probably did crouching medium punch a little bit late. There's definitely a huge gap in between there. I'm only +1 after the standing medium punch. So he did a little bit of hesitation on that crouching medium punch. It's a good jump. I don't agree with spending the super here, but maybe he felt like he needed that victory. It is a lot of damage. Yep, I'm backdashing. That's why I got counter hit. But I have plenty of meter. -2? I don't think anybody challenged me for doing that. Yep, that slide is really meaty against that back recovery. I almost have super available. I was thinking of, like, I knew he was going to do this, but I didn't know what to do about it. I knew he was going to do a V reversal here, but I didn't know how to beat it. I think I can just jab him out of it.
Nice V reversal, no punish. Oh, no punish
yep.
on the slide.
So see how he's using his V reversals? He's not going to have a V trigger when it's, like, if he does, it's not going to be fast enough. He already spent 2 bars. That's good.
No anti-air.
So even though I missed this anti-air, it made me too far away to get a quality punish on it. So crouching jab, he would have had to do something like crouching jab and then immediately go into spiral arrow. Hey, what's going on, the real Hikiki? What's going on, man? How you doing? So, yep, right here I'm just looking for crouching medium punch into EX Horizontal because I'm pretty far behind. I need something that's kind of, something that I haven't been doing that's going to be unexpected. So I'm just going for crouching medium punch. I'm trying to get him to jump at me, but he's doing a good job of being patient. Nice dash and throw. So when I started to be aggressive, because I kind of need to be in that situation, I'm not going to win unless... I'm not going to win him by, like, the patience game there. I didn't feel at the moment. Do a big jump. Looks like he tried to through me. This is good momentum shift for him.
Definitely hurt if he gets to confirm in there.
He's just jumping away. He's probably not sure what my game plan is, so he's trying to create space.
Out of my air. No.
I missed a jump there, but you know, a little bit of corazon.
Oh, you know crosscut?
Yep. I'm selectively wild. So this is probably him thinking that I'm going to be crazy to the reversal options. Because I did a EXDP last time, so he might be thinking I'm just going to do reversals. But I just continue blocking. What's that noise? I heard a noise. That's a good throw. I missed it, but I'm not worried about it. It's a bad spacing on the Bushin flip or Jakura. Just walk up. Oh, this is bad news bears. Remember what I talked about last time? I'm doing run stop, but I'm stopping it at a later point so I can catch up to their back recovery. So now I have frame advantage here. Last time I did crouching jab and then frame trap. This time I did crouching short and it hits. And I try to continue a frame trap. I was probably too far away. Now, notice how I have... Yeah. I've got super available. So he's within lethal range. She has a lot of health. But one thing... one thing, and now she's big time dead. You don't want to hit buttons there. So what... I'm curious what he tried to do. Because he may have tried to V reversal. No, I was a crouching medium punch. That was a crouching medium punch. He just tried to punish it at the wrong timing. So you can DP there, you can block, and then eventually it'll be your turn. You can V reversal during the V trigger strings, I guess you can call them. But yeah, I knew I had lethal damage with the super, so I'm like, I'm gonna go for it again. And that was it. That's all there was to it. That's why I don't press no damn buttons. That be that. Grand finals. This is Prototype from Charlotte. He's been making some waves, I guess you can say. He's been doing really well. I would say up until recently he was like a mid-tier player. He's just pretty good, but didn't really find the wins that he wanted. But he's been winning some tournaments. He won a tournament in Charlotte. I don't know exactly when. Oh, I forgot the most important part of that last video. I do like a 4-frame thumbs up. I like look away. I'm gonna pack my things up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Slow motion. Look at that look. Welcome to the laboratory, breakfasty. Welcome back.
Kick him out, like keep him out and frustrate him.
Oh, no, never mind. We're just going in.
We're going in. It's
So-
my turn.
So Jeffrey, one of the commentators, he does point out my strategy pretty accurately, you know? I didn't want Mika to breathe. I'm like, I'm going to start it before she can. In most situations, I'm like, I'm going to go to her and make her be able to think about what I want to do. And I'm going to do stuff as reversals. Like, most of the time when I was in the corner, I was just thinking about wall jumping. Blocking and wall jumping. And it worked out pretty well. Whoop! Now I'm out. And I got a V-trigger available. Hit buttons! Yeah, he didn't bite. I didn't confirm into the V-trigger because he didn't whiff a throw, which I was trying to get him to do. That's fine. Wake up, back medium punch. The back recovery, that's what you gotta do. I'm pretty okay with this. I definitely meant to quick stand there or normal recover, but I messed it up. Here we go. See how I woke up with jab? I'm mashing. I'm definitely mashing. I probably could have killed him if I spent more meter there, but I wasn't thinking about it. Yep. High commitment dash and grab. I was already in the air when it happened.
Like jump forward when he dashed. I guess like it avoids a lot of things.
If you quick stand, Mika doesn't get Oki. If you quick stand after she does a V reversal, she's -2. You see this? This is such an important concept in Street Fighter V. I'm doing this on purpose. I'm not mashing like without reason. I'm definitely mashing, and by that I mean I'm doing reversal something. But look at this. I'm doing a back recover. He dashes at me and hits crouching short. You see this? This is meant for my normal recovery, but I did a back recovery, and now my back medium punch is gonna punish that. That's what I did it for. Look, you can't block. You can't block that. That's why I do it.
Yeah, I think he's
See, again, this is the run stop,
Definitely favors young Zeku.
but I believe I don't. I wait a little bit. I don't stop it immediately, so I can be in throw range.
Fighting for his turn.
That doesn't have advantage, but I'm just going with it, forcing the offense.
Like he's making it his turn. So I
Hate Street Fighter 5.
Young Zeku
Yep.
definitely good.
Another counter hit, medium punch, walk up, medium punch, making a lot of money.
Shimmy.
I wasn't thinking there. I could have killed him, but I wasn't there.
Okay, in the corner.
That's a good throw. It's a really big throw. V reversal was a bad idea there for me. I get lucky. I block it on the right side. Jump out. Now I got V trigger available, and now I'm looking at if he's looking at it, and that's why I jumped, because I thought he was looking for crouching roundhouse. And then yeah, I just made the call there. Just waited for it.
It's not gonna work.
No, no.
The goddamn back.
Plays too much online.
Quick recovery mix up. That's how it is, man. You have to really, if you're playing online, I don't think you can respond to both. But offline, there are some things you can do to manually time and reactionary, like, see both of what's happening. But if you're not doing that, then I can take advantage of,
I don't even
like,
know
wake up
what
buttons, you know?
Zeku's sand medium punch looks like. Oh, young Zeku.
I hit hard punch. I blocked the medium. See right there, I need to cancel that.
Goes. Jump. Oh, wow.
I need to do a better job of canceling crouching hard punch.
In the corner. Ooh, that button.
It sucks that it whiffed. But the V-skill whiffed. It would have allowed me to put him in the corner if I switched sides. It's a good trade. I probably could have comboed off of it, but I didn't recognize the situation at the time.
Didn't trust it. That's fine. That's cool.
Same thing. -2 on that standing hard punch. Just going to give him more space. He has V-trigger available. I want to whiff punish him for doing something like crouching hard punch.
Crouch medium kick.
It's a big hard punch. Almost got my V-trigger available. No DP there. I wasn't sure about the
You know
angle.
what? That's fine.
I have EXDP available.
Box low. I like it.
If it works, it works.
Ah, that's a good block. He jumped at me so many times that it implanted that in my brain. So I just went for it. I think he meant to do that and be behind me.
In the corner. Nice back dash.
Ah, I jacked that up.
Wow. I did not know he was on what
That was an accident. This is me thinking about DP and V trigger at the same time, and then maybe a little bit of panic, and then hit V trigger and instead of DPing. And then I wasn't ready to convert off of it to punish. It would have been cool if I did though. I would have took full credit for it.
not know who was on what side there. Very
Yep,
confusing.
that hit him before. Standing short, standing hard punch. It is not really a frame trap at all, but it worked last time. So it's more like a distance thing. It can kind of be a block string, but it doesn't work by the book.
He was ready, man. Oh.
He just jump. I'm trying to avoid being in the corner, so I just jump forward.
All right, slowing it down a little bit. Playing a little neutral.
Yeah, playing a little bit of neutral, right? +1.
No.
It's a good anti-air.
Anti-air.
Yeah, this is me trying to. This is why I didn't want to do a DP before. Because sometimes I get crouching roundhouse instead of DPing when I'm not prepared for something. I try to do it too fast. And right here, I try to DP. Or I try to do I try to do a roundhouse DP, but I get crouching roundhouse instead. I distinctly remember this situation. I saw it, but I get crouching roundhouse. You can see the one frame of startup on that crouching roundhouse. It would have been great if I got the DP, but maybe not worth it. Is this a good matchup for Zeku? It's okay. Just like any other matchup with Mika.
Wow, that
start.
never looks like it's gonna hit.
I have a DP. That's
Oh, nice
Conversion?
Yep, I go for Oki.
stun meter.
Because I need Oki. I need a method of getting him stunned. And then, wow, he got hit by that? This is going to meaty both? Oh, I didn't do a hard punch Bushinsho. I probably didn't do a hard punch Bushinsho because I was worried he would V reversal. So I go for a standing short kick, a standing light kick. I can't believe that hit him. He may have tried to V reversal. So I go for a standing light kick thinking that he might, yeah, I do a throw too. I was thinking that he might V reversal me, so I was going to throw him out of his V reversal and then he's dead. But I didn't want him to V reversal me because I didn't want to lose momentum. So he activates. That's a good activation. I believe he's -6 when he activates like that. I could have punished it. But I was hoping he would be aggressive and I would get the crouching medium punch and then maybe stun and then maybe make a play there. Like if I did something like crouching medium punch and then EX run and that happened to avoid the Nadeshko assist, that would have been great. But, you know, you just got to decide. You got to make a choice. More crouching hard punches. You know what I was thinking while I was doing those crouching hard punches? Is that before when I did a crouching hard punch, it just hit by itself and I didn't get a crouch counter. So I was trying to fix my mistakes within the moment. I was doing crouching hard punch and buffering it. But then I abandoned that plan. When it wasn't working, I just moved to something else. It's a big crush counter. Yep. He's making me have to do things like EXDP on wake up. This kind of offense in the corner.
Jump on the other side.
It's making me have to play it kind of unreasonably. I missed the confirm there. This is a really bad idea. That's just an awful idea that I did there.
Oh no. Goes
I did the same thing with Yuri and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
Not how you can
I probably could have neutral jumped.
punish for V-reversal.
Nice block. There's a V reversal. So when he's doing those V reversals, it's kind of good for me.
Oh,
You see how late I am? So when he's doing those V reversals, it's getting rid of his V trigger potential, which I'm okay with. I can make a comeback without any resources, I feel. But this here is just showing you how much of a crazy person I was being. He does a V reversal and then jumps immediately, and then I wake up with medium punch because I know it's -2. But he jumps, and that's a really smart thing to do there because he knows that I know that he's -2 after he dashes in. So the jump is a good choice there.
I'm not sure what
Now, if I did crouching jab instead, it would have been safer. It would have been better to do that
thing. I don't
because I would have recovered in time to block the jump in.
Yeah.
is that not just his medium punch?
So I don't have V trigger available. I had to make a comeback without it. Go for a crush counter with that crouching hard punch. That was it. This is me. I won. I definitely won here. I spaced the crouching medium punch really well to where I would buffer it into EX Horizontal, but I didn't get it. I didn't get the execution necessary to get EX Horizontal. So at this point, I'm kind of lost. Like, I just won, but I didn't cancel it. So I do it. I keep doing it.
Oh, you could have punished that. Okay, we walked into it.
And that's why I lost that particular part of that match.
It's 1-1.
I wasn't like frustrated or flustered, but I was like, I should have won there. I should have won there. And that carried over to the next two matches.
It's a long ass. Whoa.
Because now I'm like, I should be 2-0 in tournament point. But that's alright. Yep. So I'm not crazy about doing slide, but I'm not against doing it never. That's a totally random unsafe slide. But, you know, I'll do it like maybe once or twice per set. And if it works, I get the crush counter. It's a really big deal. He's in the corner right now. Dash up throw.
Jumps back out.
Right now, I'm thinking about doing wall jumps. But since I was delaying it,
Wall jump this time. You're not
it slowed down his offense a little bit because I've been doing those wall jumps. Reset the throw, activation.
gonna have anti-air.
Dash up throw.
Dash up throw again.
Wow, that should have worked. I think I timed the roundhouse too late. Not a good spacing on that anti-air. That's the problem with it. Wake up, Boton! So check this out. Remember the last time? Remember last time I did a back recovery and medium punch? So now, since Prototype is a smart player and he'll adapt to something like that, he's trying to meaty the back recovery. But look at this. Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5. I wake up normal recovery, which happens 5 frames sooner, and then I hit a faster button to get the counter hit. Street Fighter 5. I could have killed him with the super. This is another mistake. I felt like since I had V-Trigger available, it was okay to not use the super and kill him off of pressure, because a throw will kill him here. The V-Trigger, whatever I do off of that can kill him there. So I'm like, alright, I'll just try to sneak my way in. No, always spend the super. Always spend the super.
Oh,
So that looks kind of scrubby, right? It looks a little bit scrubby, but what Prototype did wasn't necessarily scrubby. He was trying to do a tick into a command throw, but I interrupted it with wake up buttons. It traded. He didn't see the, he probably doesn't see the trade happening, but he's going with what he was doing anyways. Dash up, tick throw. So it just happened to work out for him.
He traded and just what?
Nothing wrong with that.
again.
I don't know.
That's how it is.
I don't agree with that.
Street Fighter
but,
5.
You know, it worked, so
He
I
won.
have nothing to say.
So in other words, I should have spent the super. There's the, yep, nice jump. I mean, it was a nice jump for me. I made him jump. He goes for it again. This is a really big deal. Good knockdown. I do wake up buttons again, but this time he meaties it. If I did it back, I'm not young Zeku. So I'm a little bit, I have a different mindset. Because I have an EXDP, they might dash up and do nothing to block. So I did wake up buttons, and it didn't work. I got lucky there. That's the online classic. Wake up, low attack, V-trigger. I got to make some big plays happen here. This is something new that I've been doing. When they're in the corner, EX techie. And now I have pressure here. I shouldn't have canceled though. I mean, it happened to work out, but I didn't do anything optimal there. I'm a little bit lost. Nice block.
Very nice. That was great. Oh, no.
I didn't know. Apparently, Mika can cancel this. She can do like 2 hits or 3 hits. I didn't know that. I didn't know that time. So I was waiting for the 3rd hit, And then it didn't happen. I'm like, oh, throw. The throw might have stunned there, but I just wasn't prepared for the situation.
Oh man, he just wasn't ready. I don't know.
His young Zeku is so scary. The threat of the slide.
I don't know if she can, like, frame trap with that third hit or not. It's probably something I should research.
That was a beautiful reaction there.
That's unfortunate. That was
So yeah, now I'm 2 matches behind. And then
coming from losers though, so like.
I activate Ultra Instinct.
Whole nother set if you get
I'm like, twing, 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 twing. I didn't come this far to bring my students to this tournament. I'm not gonna lose in front of my students. So I go extra ham.
Hooks here in neutral, and walking back and forth.
It only hits twice if it's blocked.
Slap.
I'll take a look. Hitting my confirms. I'm fishing for counter hits and threatening the throw. Like, the deeper I get into these block strings, the less predictable it becomes.
Just fishing.
And Prototype is actually a solid player. He's not like the wake up buttonsy type Armika. So I can do this kind of thing with that in mind. So I do crouching jab. I'm looking for hits. I'm looking for counters to confirm. But I'm also threatening throw. Walk up crouching jab is not technically a real frame trap, but I have threats behind it. That's technically not a real frame trap either. She can 3-frame between it. But I'm just continuing to put on pressure.
Man throw?
Oh, yeah, I definitely just went for that.
Back in the corner. Nice tech.
That was a good tech.
you don't want to deal with it. You don't, I completely respect
I'm whiffing Ozantos because I want him to do something. Not be sure of the situation.
Oh, we just spammed the house.
That's probably going to hit. Oh.
Zeku.
You see that? I'm threatening the wall jump again, but I'm not actually doing it because I know he's catching onto it. So I'm just going at the wall. I'm not actually doing it. And then when I land, crouching medium kick. Happens to hit, just little pokes. Another wild slide. I don't have V-trigger. That's a wild slide. But I have a lot of health. I'm fine with it. And he does not have V-trigger.
tell you, man, he puts you in like.
No, it's a different
like,
prototype.
you're afraid to like walk back.
Tunnel vision
back,
instinct
back,
activated.
And then once he has you afraid of that, he grabs you and like you're just back in the vortex. It's rough.
He's very
I can't do it.
Yeah, young Zeku Oki's like is really good.
There we go.
I feel like
Instinct
I
activated.
slide 8 out of 9 times. I don't ever understand why.
Again with the wake up of tones. When I'm in the corner, it's harder. It's even more difficult to see my animation to see which one I do.
9 times
So I just go for it. Rock, paper, scissors, neutral. Oh, yep. Hits the hits the Lady Mika.
Just gotta stop holding back and hold down back, man. You
Put
gotta
him into the corner. I back off a little bit because he has super. He's got EX. He's got a V trigger. You know, I'll just see if he does the EX. What's it called? Flying Peach. Now that time I do the XDP. You see how I cycle through all of my options?
buttons get off me.
He's dead.
That's dead.
Yep. So this is a trade, right? Or like a trade to neutral. Yep. No, he hit me. No, I block it. Okay. I get hit and then I block one. And then when I block, I hit the normal that reaches to him.
Buttons get off me. I think that's dead. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's dead.
Yep.
The damage. Nah, he does not want to reset.
I like the progression of the prototype. I think he's in a really good position to be an amazing player.
Mine is like
All he has to do is add a little bit of random.
Although
Like straight up.
I feel like the longer the set goes, I feel like it's more in AutoMattock's favor.
Yeah.
Long sets, I feel like Zeku.
I need to figure out how to deal with that forward medium kick intelligently. Right now, I'm just kind of playing it by ear.
Mika,
In fact, this whole tournament, I played by ear a lot because
lateral.
I'm not bad at all. But I haven't played this game for like maybe 2 weeks.
whereas Zeku pretty much
Online or I mean, actually, that's not right. I play offline like maybe once a week.
except full screen.
But I have not been playing this game online.
We're just feeling ourselves. Ooh.
Yep. Yep. Not much hesitation here.
Mix-ups, but they're more
So it looks like I'm just kind of doing stuff, and there's some truth to that, but I'm also considering what he has, but I'm choosing what I'm doing really quickly. I'm thinking about his V-trigger activation, and I'm thinking about him jumping in the air. So I'm trying to position myself in a way that I'll be able to anti-air something like this. But I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It whiffed, I walk up throw, and after this, I'm thinking about his mindset. I just walked up and threw him. He's in range to die from a throw. He's trying to activate V-trigger. Let me slip in this EX run and then throw him.
feeling ourselves.
Because I know he's thinking about other things. Statistically random. That's not a bad way to describe it.
Nods of respect here.
So now I'm on tournament point. Tournament point.
Ooh, nice answer. And you can't let him
Yep.
come in.
She's hitting me. I'm hitting buttons too.
Definitely not something you want to do.
With buttons, I don't know. Here we go. Maybe trying to bait.
I'm also whiffing light attacks, which makes you question if Mika should throw out buttons. So he's doing a good job with that medium kick. Good confirm there. But I'm making it really difficult for him to confirm anything in the neutral. Ah! I was so late there. I saw the crouching jab counter hit. I just mashed crouching jab, right? I saw the counter hit, but I hit my target combo too late. I confirmed the situation way too late. And I have V-Trigger available, but I'm not there yet. I haven't sped up to what the situation really is. So I don't activate because I'm not ready for it. I'm just hitting buttons. Yep, I could have supered here, but it wouldn't have killed. And I have plenty of things behind it to continue this pressure. Okay, let me tell you exactly what happened. Well, I don't know. I'm not him, so I don't know what he meant to do here. But here's what I think happened. I dash in. He probably thought it was a V-trigger dash and then I would start doing attacks. So that roundhouse was probably a V-reversal. So what happened after it, he probably wasn't ready for. He was probably thinking I just hit him with a V-reversal. Or something close to that, right? In any case, he wasn't ready for this situation after it. He totally has advantage. He could do something here. But he's blocking. He's probably blocking because I might super. That's another thing I have here because I have so many resources available. But I just hit crouching medium kick. And then I win the tournament. So I just go for it. And I'm okay with doing those kinds of things because I have a whole other bracket if I lose.
You still got it, man.
And I was up around. So, you know, do what's going to kill him. Do the killing thing. And also, I probably could have confirmed the V-trigger as well. The hits off of it. I think I confirmed the crouching medium kick hitting. I think. Yeah, I think I was just doing it. Street Fighter 5. Is this a local I run? No. This is the local that Tierless Heroes in Raleigh runs. Stop Button is the tournament that I run.
Trying to have a good time here. We gotta play a Mika.
Any questions? You got anything for me?
Congratulations to everyone that came and competed.
I'm more than happy to discuss anything that happened. Because, I mean, it was me. So I know most of what I was thinking in the whole scheme of things. Me and Street Fighter 5. Offline, the game is okay. I don't mind it offline. Online sucks. But that's true for most fighting games. And I'm having a better time with Street Fighter 5 because I have people to support that are getting better at the game. And it makes me want to keep playing. You know, they kind of look up to me kind of thing. So I want to perform well. Got to show them I still got it. So if you want to tune into this kind of thing live, you go to twitch.tv/AutoMattock. And that's my Twitter. Hope you learned something. I'm AutoMattock.